So I guess I feel like everyone would really be mad if I don't ask you this question. Or they'll be mad when I ask you this question. Either way, I think you know what question is coming next. Because Steve asked me this on his podcast, and I was like, that's a tough one. Who wins in a street fight, me or you?
Street fight.
In my opinion, is it in a basketball court or is it in a cage?
A street fight. Well, yeah.
Well, no, we got space.
A lot of space.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean somewhere on
if it's not a tight, if it's not like somewhere super like a room like this, I wouldn't like my odds as much. But like a wide open space, I'm 100% not gonna get as tired as you. It would be very hard for you to just grab a hold of me. I've been defending that for the last 12 years, not letting people grab a hold of me, but no one's tried as strong as you. But even if you did just grab a hold of me, there's other issues you got to worry about. Don't let me fucking grab your neck at all. Don't let me take your back. I could probably, I honestly, I got a couple little takedowns that I'd probably be able to get to your back and choke you. That's how I would have to guess. What do you think?
Streets are different though. You get his back, he can slam you on the concrete.
That's true. That is true.
Different.
You jump backward and slam me. I'm not in a good position unless I don't know. That's a good point. I wouldn't want to test it. I wouldn't want to fucking do it.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do it either. I like you a lot.
It would be scary. I would be scared. I'd be like, but that would also probably make me more dangerous. Being like, if it's actually life or death.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd like to think I have the skills to be able to kill you.
Yeah.
But
but
I would also
and you have a daughter,
want to find out. Yeah, and I got something to live for. I'm like, I got a fucking family I got to feed. But yeah, I wouldn't like to find out. You versus Tim would be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tim's obviously way bigger than me.
How much you weigh?
Still smaller than you.
About 200.
Yeah. You're very skilled though.
Yeah, Tim can he can box. He can
For Bradley, it'd have to just be like he's so strong and explosive and powerful. People think you're like some clunky bodybuilder.
Yeah, I noticed
Seeing
that.
you race 6'9", though, I was like, that motherfucker can move too.
But I did see you swing that baseball bat. You ain't got the hips.
Okay,
like
well,
that.
It was a little femmy.
Wait a second.
Little gay.
That's fucking
You weren't
funny.
warmed up though.
No, I wasn't warmed up. I mean, baseball's not my thing, man.
No,
Definitely
yeah,
not my
it's
thing.
a different. I literally grew up fucking swinging that bat. But yeah, I think people underestimate like how strong you really are because
But athletic too.
and athletic. Yeah, it's a fucking dangerous combination. I would rely on you trying to get your heart rate up and
Yeah.
You'd have to just defend yourself for a while, wait till he starts to spike, makes a mistake, and then
try to stomp his knee, maybe kick him in the gut a little bit, run though. Yeah, but if you grab a hold, I mean, it's not. I would not want to be there for sure.
he's gonna slam you.
Yeah, because you could definitely pick me up. I heard.
I'd have to get to his legs, start tearing up his knees.
Yeah, definitely. Try to take your ankles out.
You heard what?
When Brendan was talking about Demetrius Johnson, you being on, I think, did he say that even if you get on top of him? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how Demetrius' jiu-jitsu is off his back when they're really.
He's competing in the gi, Master Worlds, black belt. But didn't he said, see you soon? He tweeted that.
Something like that,
Demetrius?
yeah. Well, I was talking about doing a podcast with him.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think Brendan just offered up like fucking fight him, but it's like, I don't.
He's
see,
probably, you'd meet him and be like, this is one of the nicest guys I've ever fought.
I'm sure. I mean, all these guys, like, I don't think any of these guys are just assholes for the most part.
There's some fucking dipshits out there.
Who?
I guess probably.
Sean Strickland, who knows how he'd act?
Yeah, Sean Strickland.
That guy, I see clips of him. He don't give a fuck.
He's a nut,
He don't.
bro.
He's
he
funny.
does not give a fuck.
He's
Thank
funny.
God there's fighting because he's meant to be a fighter.
Did you hear him on Rogan? He's like, I just want to kill someone. I just know it would feel good. He said that like 5 times.
Yo.
And Rogan would like try to go away from the topic. And then he'd be like, well, I was walking down the street with my girlfriend. I just said, what if I did kill someone? He like kept bringing it up. I'm like, holy shit.
He seems crazy.
He's a
funny
ticking
as
time
fuck.
bomb.
But he also talked about his past and his childhood. And it's like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's retarded.
Anyone else?
I guess not really.
Like, do you
think
like?
of.
Let's talk about Aljamain. Do you really like not like that guy, or is it just fight beef?
He has what I want. He's the champ.
Got
I
it.
want to be the champ. He seems like he seems like if he trained here and we were teammates, we'd be buddies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It doesn't seem like he's like a douchebag by any means.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The
I'm also not getting pay-per-view points, so.
Oh, you're
If
not?
I was, I'd be like, fuck. No, no, yeah, I mean, I'm kidding. But yeah, he thinks I think he's
Wait, are you not getting pay-per-view points actually?
No. As a champ in UFC, it's very, 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 very few people have gotten UFC pay-per-view money from not being champs. I think Jorge might have been an exception. But yeah, you don't get it unless you're defending your belt.
So he gets pay-per-view.
He is, yes.
Okay.
That's why he wants this fight so bad. He knows
This is a big-ass
the biggest fight
This
he's
is
ever
a
had.
huge fight then.
This is his biggest paycheck.
Dang, he's going to get a bag.
He's getting bagged.
So
Holy
regardless of how
fuck.
beat up he is, he's gonna show up.
Yeah, he's gonna show up. He'll make.
You know what I find about that so interesting? Like the same reason why like you get so much kind of like, obviously you get tons of love, right? But you get some hate because people are like, does he deserve to have these opportunities? You're also like in this position, that guy knows just as much as we'll know, knowing his views and like your popularity. That like you're offering up a massive bag to be in the fight with him in relationship to you. Not that he's not a great fighter, not that he doesn't deserve that chance, but what do you say to the people that are like, yo, like why are you having this chance? And because people will kind of say like, oh, because he's friends with Dana and all this kind of shit. I read all that.
Yeah, no, I see it a little bit. I really don't see it too much, but I know it's there. I mean, I beat Peter Yan, who's the #1 guy in the world, and they said whoever wins that fight gets a title shot. I think it's pretty fucking simple. I beat the #1 guy in the world, and now I fight the champ.
Yeah.
You know, so I mark it down as that. It's simple. It is what it is. UFC is a business. They're not gonna put. They want to make the most money they possibly can every fight. Who versus Aljamain Sterling is gonna make them the most money?
Yeah.
Me. Oh, and I just beat the #1 guy who was the #1 guy in the world. That makes sense. So it's pretty fucking simple.
Yeah. So if you win this, who do you think's your contender?
There's a couple options. Cheeto's fighting on that card. He's fighting Pedro Munoz, and that could be a possibility, even though he did just get absolutely wrecked by Corey Sandhagen. Corey's fighting Rob Font this weekend. That's a big fight. Those are probably the two biggest fights right now. I don't know. I'll probably try to pick the worst guy pick the worst guy that I can find and say,
I love
whoever I have the best chance of knocking out is who I want to fight. People are like, that's so stupid. I'm like, really? Fucking, you're telling me, huh?
Yeah.
I
love how fucking honest you are, bro. I mean, that's hilarious.
But they're all. I say it and it's kind of funny, but realistically, they're all fucking killers, dude. Everybody in the top 10 is a fucking dog.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's whoever I match up best against. It's pretty fucking simple to me. Do I have the opportunity to pick? We'll see. It's not like I'm not fucking Shaun White.
Yeah, you're not making those picks.
I could snowboard though. Wait, did he skate or snowboard?
Snowboard.
Okay.
You nailed that actually.
But UFC's gonna do what they want. Will they say, hey, who do you want to fight? Possibly. So we'll see.
Yeah, but do you feel like whoever it is, you'd fight no matter what?
Whoever it is,
whoever they pick, you're down for it. You want that fight.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say no and then not fight. If they say, hey, this is who you're fighting, and it's someone I don't want to fight, I say, hey, are you sure? And they say, yeah, and I'll say, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a massive card. Well, it will be a massive card if I'm on it. There's always a card in December in Vegas. I fucking win, lose, or draw. I want to be on that card. I want to keep fighting. I want to stay active. So ideally, I go defend my belt in December in Las Vegas.
Oh man,
and party at Resorts World at Zook and fucking have a hell of a time.
That'd be so much fun.
Oh god, yeah.
So if you lose this fight, what's your path then?
December fight whoever they give me or whoever they offer me, and yeah, I want to fight in December regardless. Ideally, it's so hard to say. Obviously, I fucking broke my foot one fight. I fractured my thumb one fight. So I want to get out of this fight not injured so I can fight again. That's what I love to do. I love fighting, love performing, and that's the plan. So December's the plan regardless, win or lose.
Yeah, keep fighting.
Yeah.
I love it, man.